on, everybody? It's Matt here, and welcome to a very special video where today, not only did I graduate from 8th grade, but I received a GoPro. Unbelievable. GoPro Hero 3 Plus. Can't wait to show you guys this unboxing. I actually already unboxed it technically, but I'm going to give you guys a full-blown unboxing from what I have not unboxed. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let's do this. Take off the cap. We have our GoPro Hero 3 Plus here. So in order to take this off the stand, because as you can see it's attached, you squeeze these two little plastic pieces right here, and it just comes off easily. We have our GoPro. Let's actually take a look at the insides first. So let's pop this open, take these two pieces apart, let's take out all the pieces. We have our charging cable. All you do, well, I'll show that later. We have our battery, we have some different attachments for different areas of adventure and filming. And these actually came separate, but we have a couple 34 SD cards and a micro SD card. And then we have another micro SD card right here and a portion of the attachment. And then over here we have a bunch of manuals and instructions and all kinds of crap like that. We actually have stickers right here. We have the manual. Make sure you guys read that. We have our safety information. We have our warranty and disclaimers booklet. Our quick start guide. It's very useful. And our little advertisement paper. So let's go ahead, put those aside, put aside the boxes, and let's take a look at these pieces. So this piece right here is just another attachment for the GoPro. There are different attachments for helmets, chests, and etc. You can get those separately. We have these two attachments and this right here, which is part of that. We also have a shield for this, which you can attach. And then we have, as I said, the micro SD cards and the SD cards, which you only can use the micro, unfortunately. We have the battery, and you want to keep this piece of paper on so you can lift it out. You have two sticky pieces, one round and one square. The square one I actually put on a helmet. You peel this red off, place it on something, and you have your automatic GoPro. And to put this on, you slide it in those two slots right there. To take it out, squeeze these two parts of the plastic and pop it on out. Now we have this, which it actually fits over here, but you don't need it. It says remove. You don't really need it. That's why it says remove. And you have your charging cable. So let's discuss how you take this out of the case. So this black piece up top, you're gonna flick open. Then you're gonna take it off the back and you're gonna open the back up. Now you can take out your camera. Here is your case. You have the clip, you have the shield, waterproof, fog-proof, your buttons. You have your attachment on the bottom. Let's take a look at the GoPro, which is actually quite small compared to my hand. So here's the GoPro. Basically, it is a tiny camera that records, takes pictures, time lapses, and photo bursts. So let's go ahead and take a look at the cord part. So this piece right here you want to pick up. It comes right off. This piece right here is for your charger. So you plug this in right here, and then you can charge this into a USB port right here. So to charge it, or you can plug it into a computer to transfer it. You have your HDMI cable right there and your micro SD card, so let's slide that in right now. You want to slide it in with the small end first facing up, just like so. And you have to push it in with your fingernail to hear that little click, and then you can put back on your protector. So now that's it. So let's put in the battery. So to put in the battery, you want to slide this out so that flicks open. Take this off. Take your battery. See these little marks right here? You want to line those up with that. So go ahead, put that in, and then you can go ahead, slide that back on till you're a click, and you're all set. So now that you have that all set, let's go ahead and take a look at what all the buttons do. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the case, And let's go ahead and take a look at what the buttons do. So the very top button right here is going to be your start recording button, or to take a picture, or a burst, or start a time lapse, or whatever, or you can use this button to select. Now, the right to the right, if you look at it this way, that little tiny dot right there is going to be your video recording camera status indicator light, meaning when you're recording, it's going to be on, and it's going to be red. Your camera status screen is going to be right here. That's the tiny screen that shows you what's happening. Your play or your power button or your mode button is going to be this button right here. Your wireless status light is going to be the top one, which appears blue. The red light is going to be, well, the bottom one is going to be appearing red, and that is going to be your camera status light, which is also an indicator that shows that you're recording. Now, to start your camera, go ahead and press this once, and it should turn on like that. Now, there are a few options. Your first option is your video, which is this one right here. This records a video. Press it again, brings you to your section option, which is a photo, which is where you can capture a single photo. Press it once more, you can do a burst, which is where you can capture a total of 10 pictures in a burst. Time lapse will be your next option, which is where you can shoot a series of photos at set time intervals. Then brings you to your settings, which is where you can adjust your camera settings. So go ahead, click the top button to select for your camera settings. And then there's a bunch of different settings you can do. So let's not take a look at that right now. Alright, so now let's go ahead and practice taking a video. So go ahead, select your video, and you're going to press this button on the top right there. As you can see, the red indicator light is on, and for the top, that light is on too. It's on. Now, I'm going to give you guys an example of what you can do with a GoPro. And this is the awesome thing about GoPros. You can attach it to a helmet, like so, and you can ride a bicycle, you can do pretty much anything. Now, to stop the video recording, you can go ahead and press the top button once more. Now, if you want to take a camera picture or a normal photo, you can go ahead, select that camera option, and click the top button again. There's the photo. Now, for a burst, click it. It'll take 10 photos, which will be 10 photos and in a burst. Click it again for your time lapse, and from here, you can look more in the manual on how to do this, because I'm not going to explain everything about this. Now, to turn your camera off, go ahead and hold your mode button, 1, 2, 3, for 3 seconds until it starts blinking, and then you're all set. Now, when you're ready to take out your SD card to put it into your computer or laptop or whatever you want to do, go ahead, take your GoPro out of its case, take off the siding, push that so it pops out, and there's your micro SD card. If you don't have a slot in your computer for a micro SD card, go ahead, connect your charger cable to it, plug in your USB to your computer, because every computer has one, and go ahead and get the photos or bursts or time lapse or video from there. So thank you all for watching today's GoPro review. If you enjoyed, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to see more videos, and I'm going to leave you off with a couple photos of the filmer right here behind the camera, my dad. So Dad, say cheese.